Hey guys, so today I have a Rihanna inspired tutorial for you. I was running a little short on time, so I decided to make this a get ready with me video. So let's get started. So I added something new for my foundation routine. I started using this Hangover RX primer by Too Faced. It's really nice. It moisturizes all my dry spots and hydrates my oily spots as well without being too oily. I just use moisturizer first and then put this on, and then I move on to my primer. And I use some EOS lip balm just for a second. And then I move on to my Becca Ever Matte primer. It's my favorite, as you can see. I just put a little bit on my fingertips, rub it together, and start pressing it into my skin. As I mentioned before, you want to press and not rub too hard because it will start to flake off if you rub it too much. So make sure to press it to get the most coverage and rub just a little bit, but not too much. And now I'm going in with my Becca Ever Matte foundation. I mentioned this in my last video. It's one of my favorites now, especially for the daytime. It just looks so flawless. So I'm just going to blend this in with my Sonia Kashuk Tools No. 4 brush. I'm dabbing some of the foundation on the corners of my mouth where it gets a little dark, around my nose, and on any little pimples or discoloration that I have. This foundation is medium coverage, so instead of using concealer, I can just use a little bit more. And now I'm adding some concealer onto my eyelids, just for an eyeshadow base. And I'm going to go in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's in the color Warm Honey. And it's kind of skin color, but I'm going to go right under my eyes with that one. And I'm going to blend that in with my e.l.f. small stipple brush. And next I'm going to go in with one of my favorite highlighters, the Maybelline Dream Lumi. And I'm going to go right on top of that LA Girl Pro Concealer. And this is going to brighten up any dark circles or discoloration. This is my first time doing a dark color under a light color, and it worked really well, surprisingly. So I think that I'll continue to do this for a while. And next I'm going to do my eyebrows with my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Ebony. I've tried to show my brow routine in pretty much every video, just so y'all know exactly what technique I use. So I'll let these clips run for a little bit while this music plays in the background. And now I'm going to set my brows with the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in the color Dark Brown, and I'm going to use a MAC angled brush to do this. And we are done with eyebrows. Now I'm going to grab my Tamanna palette by Anastasia, and I'm going to use the color Fresh and the little brush that already comes in the kit, and I'm just going to use this as an under eyebrow highlight. And I'm going to take the Amrezy palette now in the color Caramel and use a fluffy brush just to go over my lids in the crease. This color is pretty skin tone for me. I use it a lot in my videos and in everyday life, so just a plain natural base, or you can wear it alone. And now I'm going to use the color Morocco in the crease just to darken it up a little bit. because I want more of a nice warm glow and a little bit more depth. And I don't go all the way into my inner corner. Here I slow it down just a little bit just to show you exactly where I stop. And now I'm going in with this color Custom. It's a nice cool gray color, and I'm going to take a flat shadow brush and just pack that all over my lid. I didn't want it to be too pigmented. Rihanna didn't have a very pigmented look on her lids, but I could see there was a little shimmer, so I used some as well. And next I'm going in with my favorite liquid liner, my NYC liquid liner, and I'm going to draw a wing with that. Can we just stop and talk about how amazing my bangs look right now? Can we just talk about this? Shout out to my hairdresser. And continuing to draw my liner. And next I'm going to go in with this StarLooks eyeliner in the color Amethyst, and it's kind of purpley silver. I could see that Rihanna had a little bit of a shimmer on top of her liner, so I just decided to draw a little pop of color right on top. And I'm going to go back in with my black NYC liquid liner just to fix up the line a little bit and make sure that everything is nice and precise. And I also went back in with my shadow brush and no extra product on it just to fix it up just a little bit. And then I went in with my favorite mascara, my L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Manga, and Urban Decay Perversion. Look how big that brush is. It just makes your lashes so big and fluffy, so I was so excited to use it. And I went in with my Anastasia contour kit. I used the color Golden Peach, and I didn't show it, but I also mixed a little bit of it in with the banana color as well, just to give a subtle highlight. Rihanna didn't have too strong of a highlight and contour, but it just looked really bright, glowy, and fresh, so I wanted to do that as well. I have more of an in-depth highlight and contour video on my channel if you want to check that one out as well. But this is what I usually do for my highlight and contour. I don't really do a very strong one. I just like to look nice, fresh, and glowy. Next I'm going to go in with my Becca powder. I use this for contouring, and I'm just going to basically warm up the face. Not much of a contour, but I'm just going to go on my cheekbones, around my forehead, on my jawline, and around my nose a little bit. And I'm using a Sonia Kashuk small blush brush. And now to add more warmth all over the face, I'm using a large powder brush and that same Becca powder, and I'm pushing that into my cheekbones as you see here. And I also put it around my jawline and more around my face, just in areas where I want the warmth to be more spread out. We're not using blush today because I want a lot more warmth and glow, so we're using the same powder on our cheeks. And for my nose, I'm taking the blush brush, squeezing the bristles together just a little bit and going down my nose just for a subtle contour. Not too much, but just something that will define my nose. And then I'm going to take this e.l.f. smudge brush and the color Custom, that gray color, and just smudge that right under my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take this pencil brush and go in with Caramel and Morocco just to blend that all out. I tried not to go too far into my inner corner because it didn't seem like Rihanna did in the picture, but I kind of go overboard with this sometimes. I really like a nice under eye highlight. So now I'm going in with my Maybelline Great Lash in Waterproof, and I'm going to coat my lower lashes with it. Now I'm taking my Laura Mercier Shimmer Block and going right over my cheeks just for a nice warm glow and highlight. And I'm going to take the lighter color and go a little bit higher up on my cheekbones just so we're nice and glowy. I'm also going to take some of it and put it right on my upper lip and in the inner corners of my eyes. The clips of me applying my lip liner were a little out of focus, so I didn't show them, but I did want you to see what it looked like before I applied my LA Girl Glazed Lip Paint in Tempt. I love this color. It stayed all night long from like 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. And this was through eating, drinking, and just being outside with my friends. So I really, really like it. I got it from a beauty supply store where I got the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I really, really love it. now this look is just about done. I'm just going to brush my hair out a little bit while my little dog is watching in the background. She's so cute. And I'm going to put on some of my favorite jewelry, my watch from Fossil and my bracelet from Fossil, a few rings and some earrings. And last but not least, one of my favorite necklaces. And this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this a thumbs up. Leave me some comments if you like, and I'm gonna head on out the door. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.